Hello everyone, I'm Lisa and this is Crafting with Mimi. Today I have a 5-minute craft. You will need any kind of pretty bag. This came from Dollar Tree. It's pretty sparkly, which in this case I like. I already took the handles off. You're going to need some Mod Podge and a brush, scissors, and then you're going to need one of these little cutting boards from Dollar Tree. It's the glass one. And that's it. I'm just making the base and you'll see what that is. And then I'll show you different ways that you can add to it to make it something completely different, okay? Because you know me, I like different and I like versatility. So let's get started. The first thing you'll need to do is to take off the little rubber things that are stuck to the glass and just clean it up with some alcohol from the sticky stuff. Lay it out on your bag where you want it to show. I chose the butterfly and the sunflower, and I just traced it out and cut it out. We're gonna be applying this with some Mod Podge. So grab your Mod Podge and a brush. I chose a sponge brush because I just feel like the brush strokes are invisible when you use it, and just put a nice even layer over the glass so it's not like clumped up in one spot, because it will show. And just smooth it down as best as you can and add another layer to the back. This is going to preserve your piece for years to come. Just by adding that little layer really does protect it a lot. I did take my heat gun and dry it really well just so I could keep going with it and showing you some ideas to use this with. Now this is the base of your project. It's super cute. I just cleaned it up the edges with my scissors. And then I'm going to show you some different ways you can do this. Now before I do go on, I did have to smooth this out. I'm using a paint bottle just to roll over it, just to smooth it out some more. And then I gave it time to dry. Once it was dry, I loved the result. You can see the glittery through it. You can see the textured glass made kind of like a cool pattern in the middle of the sunflower. You can also kind of see it at the edge right there. I just thought this turned out so cute. I was very surprised, actually. I didn't think it was going to be this nice, but ta-da! I love it. So I'm going to show you a couple of ways to use this piece. You can take the hanger from the bag and just glue it to the back of the project, and it becomes a cute little wall hanging. How cute is that? I love it. You can also make a little riser out of it. I'm going to be using these larger beads, and this is actually what I do. I'm just going to lay it out like this and put the glass on top, and it's a cute little riser. Now, if you don't have beads like this, you can grab Dollar Tree cubes. They work great too for little legs. You can also add jute rope around the edge. That makes it look very rustic and very pretty, actually. Or you can use colored ribbon, such as the hanger from the bag. Look how cute that is. This is actually not long enough. I thought about doing that, but it just, even with both hangers, it just wasn't long enough. So I went with something that I had on hand. I grabbed my ribbon bundle from Michaels. This ribbon is so awesome. I've been using it since Christmas, and I still have a bunch left. So I grabbed white rope because it was the perfect size. It's really stiff and easy to work with. And I just, in little tiny sections, I put hot glue and just held it on there for a moment for it to cool, and then just kept going all the way around the circle until it was completely full. And I think it looks amazing. You can just clean it up real easy because it comes off of glass great. Now to stain these, I'm using my favorite technique, a wet baby wipe, paint right in it, and then just kind of rub it on there. How easy is that? This is my go-to, y'all. I don't use any other method of staining ever anymore. Always a wet baby wipe with the paint. Sometimes I make a big bundle of it and in a cup and still apply it with the wet wipe. But for this, I just needed a couple drops. But I mean, it's a win-win situation because your hands are in wet baby wipe the whole time, so they stay pretty clean. Once they were dry, I chose to attach it to the back with super glue gel. This is gonna make it stick better and stay there for a long, long time. I think hot glue would work pretty well, but since this is gonna be a gift, I decided to give it a little extra reinforcement. And it did. It really stuck well. After that, I decided to show you how I'm going to present this. This is going to be to my friend, and I'll tell you about that in a minute. I chose this wider ribbon because I want to kind of wrap it around the top to make it look like a head wrap type thing. I don't know how else to explain it, but you'll see what I mean in a second. So I just gathered the edges of the ribbon, glued it down, wrapped it around, gathered the edges again, and just kind of met it in the middle. And to me, it just looks like a little headband or head wrap. I don't know. I have a hard time explaining. Then I'm just going to make a simple bow by making 2 little loops and then taking the tail and wrapping it around the middle. Easy, super easy. And with wired ribbon, it makes it even easier because it's super forgiving. But doesn't that look like a little head wrap with a bow? I could paint a face on that. I'm just being silly. Okay, then I took some floral foam and actually glued it in so it would stay. And then I added some Spanish moss because I absolutely love the contrast in the colors and it just makes it look so pretty. Added some florals and I'll show you that in just a second. Look how cute this turned out. I added the chalkboard sign from Dollar Tree. I put "You are amazing" on it because my friend is going through a kind of a hard time right now and she is so amazing and she's just feeling really down and I'm hoping this cheers her up and I think it will. It would me. What do you guys think? I added this garland that I made from Dollar Tree pearls and added just another little sunflower to it. That's it. I hope you guys love this idea. Share it with your friends and come back soon. You guys are so amazing. I love you all, and I hope you have a great day. Bye for now.